Hey guys, welcome to this video. So this is a little different than anything we've done before, but I actually was just able to kind of make myself a filming space, and I redid everything. Everything is now a pastel dreamland, and I kind of just wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about how I did the things that I did. So first things first, I had this 8 cubed shelf that I got, or I've had for a couple years now. And I really wanted to give it like a facelift. So I decided to paint it rainbow. And essentially what I did was I picked 5 pastel colors that I loved. So one is like a pastel green. I've got a purple, a yellow, a pink, and a pastel blue. All of them are pastel, I promise. I just didn't want to say pastel for everyone. And then I took a picture of the shelf with my phone so I could kind of plan out which color was going to go where in just a little app that I have that you can draw on the pictures. And then I started painting. So essentially what I did, I decided to do the outside of the shelf blue, like a pastel blue. There's my little baby right there. That's my cat. Her name is Calypso, but I call her baby. So I painted the outside a pastel blue. And then each cube on the top shelf has its own color, and then it does a corresponding color on the bottom shelf. So I did pastel green to a pastel purple, pastel yellow, and pastel pink. And then on the bottom shelf, it's going to go pretty much the same. So it goes pastel yellow, pastel pink, pastel green, and pastel purple. So whenever painting a piece of furniture like this isn't necessarily a real wood. I just got it at a store, but if it's real wood or this, you always want to sand it first so that this paint can actually stick to it really well. I didn't sand it well enough. I kind of had some problems in a couple places, but now I know sand it a lot more than I did. And I sanded it a good bit, but apparently it wasn't enough. So you can see the little green that I did. I picked a pastel green versus a mint green because I just feel like pastel green doesn't really ever get its time to shine. Everyone tends to turn more to a minty color, which has way more blue in it than a normal just pastel green. And so I kind of wanted to give green its moment. So I picked a pastel green versus a I lost my train of thought. Anyways, we went with a pastel green. That's the purple. The purple that I used, the first coat, actually was way too dark when it dried. And so I ended up having to go to the store to get a second bottle of paint for each of these colors. And I got a lighter purple the second go around. So this one, it's too dark. When I go to do the second coat, which I think I cut out because, I mean, it's just me painting color again. I end up doing a lighter color, so it kind of evened it out. Everything needed at least 2 coats. Some spots needed 3 because it just dried a little streaky, and I wanted a nice solid color because I knew with me staring at it all the time, I would definitely get annoyed at the streaks. So I only show the 1 coat because you pretty much get a gist. But everything I did needed at least 2 coats. So the outside being blue, the cubes on the inside, and the little trim that I'm going to show you as well. I don't bother painting those little cardboard sheets in the background because when I first got the shelves, I wanted all my furniture white, and I kept those as the solid background. But now, with me painting it like rainbow, I didn't necessarily need them, so I ended up taking them off. That's why I don't bother painting them. You can see me just finishing up this last little cube here, and then I ended up having to go from behind because it was just too much. I was struggling real bad. And then I end up coming forward and sitting in front to do the trim on the outside. Now, I do a couple outfit changes in this video because it took me a couple days to do this. Actually, it was quite an ordeal. This table right here, I do end up painting pastel rainbow as well. I just bought this table, but I did not like the color of it when it came in. I thought it would be a lot lighter, and so I was like, you know what? Let's have everything be rainbow. Everyone gets rainbows all day, all the time. So that's what we end up doing. The top part ends up being pink, and then the legs are alternating colors, just like in the cubes. So I ended up having to go into the trim with a smaller paintbrush. There's my little baby right there. It took forever to do the side trim. Going back now, like if I knew what I knew and could do it again, I would do the outside first and then the inside. But because I started with the inside, when I went to do the trim, I didn't want to use a big brush in case I got it on the inside, which was already finished. So I used a small brush, and it took me forever. And like everything else, it needed 2 coats, so it took me twice as forever. Finally, though, eventually, I do get it done. So at least there's that, and it looks really nice and sleek, with the outside being the blue that matches the sides and the top of it. So I do really like it. Look at my little baby. She was just sitting there for like over an hour staring into the camera. She's fascinated with it. Sometimes she tries to knock it over. Sometimes like this, she kind of just stares into it. I think what happens is she looks at me, like the recording of me, instead of looking at actual me. Who knows why, but I think that's what she was doing, because she's just is fascinated by it. And then sometimes she tries to rub her butt and her back on it to like get it to pet her, and then she falls over or knocks the camera over. One of 2 things. So as you can see now, I'm just taking off the little plastic bits. They were just held on with really thin tack, so it was really easy. Just get a hammer back there and kind of like pop it. I'm going through with some detail brushing to get some spots, and then we're done. So I picked up the cardboard because I didn't need it anymore, and pushed it where the shelf where it was going to go. And now what I'm doing is hanging up those tinsel curtains. The tinsel curtains that pretty much every YouTuber ever has in like their background or something. I got some of those. I didn't want to put them in my background, but I did want to put them in my room in general because they are really pretty. I have some in my kitchen, and I do love tinsel curtains. But I just thought it'd be too much to have it in my background. So I kind of hang it up on the side to block out my cute little filming nook from my desk, because I hate my desk. It's just ugly and the worst, and I'm working on either redoing it or getting a new one. Something's got to give, but until then, I thought hanging up a glittery, sparkly curtain to separate my little area of happiness from my desk of dread would be the perfect thing to do. Now, it was a pain in the butt to do this because I'm nailing it to the ceiling. My apartment has like 12-foot walls, so it's very high up there. I didn't have anywhere to put my hammer when I didn't need it, and so I had to kind of hold it between my thighs, as you can see. And when I wasn't doing that, I was struggling to be able to reach it to hammer it into the ceiling, and it's just a very awkward angle and very hard to do, and I almost gave up, but I was like, no. You can do this. You need this magical sparkly thing sitting next to you all the time. So I finally succeeded, and let me tell you, when the fan is on and it kind of like ruffles it all the time, it is beautiful. It just kind of sparkles there like magic. And then now I'm just working on that little side table. I actually got this table as something to sit next to me when I'm filming, either in frame or out of frame, but it would be somewhere that I could put stuff on that I might be talking to you guys about, or a place to rest my camera on if I needed like a different angle or something. Just something to kind of help whenever I need a place to put something that's not the floor. So I wanted this to be really cute, so I painted each leg. Like I said, it's going to be a different color. We do pink, blue, and yellow. No, we do purple, blue, and yellow because the top is pink. That would be too much pink otherwise. So we just do that. It took a couple coats as well, about 2 to 3 depending on the area. Took some time, just like the shelf, but it was pretty great. I love it already. That little shelf right there that you can see, the white cube shelf over there, that's where I end up putting some of my collectibles that maybe don't match my little area over here. Some of my darker schemed ones, like color schemed ones, they go over there so I can still see them and enjoy them. And then all of my really fun, colorful stuff comes over here onto this cute little shelf. I really wanted to color coordinate all my stuff, so I end up sticking mainly to the colors in the cubes. I've got my cute little Oofoofy Winnie the Pooh in the yellow one, my Melody Sailor Moon Luna in the purple one, and my Sakura Flower limited edition pink Winnie the Pooh in the pink one. I love him so much. It was so hard to get him, but it was worth it. I love him. I wish I had gotten the bigger one, but he was like $150, and I just couldn't at the time. Kind of regret it, but at least I've got one of them. Winnie the Pooh was my favorite character from that show when I was little. Pretty much my favorite character at all until I was like 12. I loved him so much. So right now I'm just kind of, going through all my collectibles and stuff, separating them out by maybe where they're gonna go, colors, putting them back together, because I did have that small cardboard shoebox with like my figures and stuff, my more fragile stuff, and they still kind of got all shuffled around, so I needed to put some of them back together. And then I have this huge like laundry basket full of my other stuff that wasn't necessarily as fragile. You can see Puppy Cat right there. He actually makes sounds when you press his little chest. It's adorable. Or maybe it's his ear. I can't remember. So just going through some more stuff, some Sailor Moon mini ones from Gachapons in Japan. I have a box of these really beautiful Pokemon cards from Japan that I just laid out there. I do end up going through those in a couple minutes just to look at them. I kind of put Sailor Moon up at the top for a couple minutes because her skirt was blue and I thought she should go there, but then every time I looked at her, all I could see was yellow because her hair pretty much dominates her figure. So I do move her back down to the yellow spots. And Tuxedo Mask is up there as well for a couple of minutes. I end up putting him in a purple cube because his base is purple and he kind of just fit there. Tuxedo Mask and Sailor Pluto are my two favorite characters from Sailor Moon. It's really hard though to find merch on pretty much either of them. Tuxedo Mask being the worst. Anything I find of him is really expensive if I find it because it's normally him and Princess Serenity. So I did find those two small figures. They're pretty much the exact same figure, but one is masked Tuxedo Mask and one is unmasked Tuxedo Mask. So I bought both of them and I kind of sit them next to each other. And like I said, I'm going to move those down to the purple cube eventually. I have one of the SDCC exclusive Vanellope's in her car, which is amazing because it's a candy car. Not real candy, but looks like candy, and I love it. Right now what I'm working on, these are Novi Stars. I don't know if anyone ever had any of those growing up. They came out when I was in late high school, early college. Essentially what they are, oh see I'm going through Pokemon cards right now. Essentially what they are alien Barbies essentially, but like some of them light up, some of them have liquid in them, some of them stretch, and they're amazing. I got a pastel carpet to lay down, like a little rug to cover up the brown uncomfortable carpet since I do sit on the floor when I film. There's my little baby again. And then I end up hanging this round mirror that I have that I absolutely love. It's kind of scary when you look into it, like it's spooky a little bit because it's like opalescent. It's got like shifting colors in it. And I kind of, every time I look in it, expect to see a ghost behind me, but I love the mirror. It's very beautiful, so I can run the risk. But like I was saying about the Novi Stars, I never actually bought any of them because at that time I thought I was too old for toys. By the time I decided that that was dumb and I wanted to buy some, they weren't making them anymore. I had to buy them online and I spent a lot more money on them than I would have in stores, but I really wanted them. So there are a couple more I still really want, but they're, like I said, really expensive and I haven't bought them yet. Right now I'm just kind of putting up the last couple collectibles I had stored away in my room, like the Strawberry Bell from Tokyo Mew Mew. It's a Magical Girl item. Heads up, I actually just filmed a little Magical Girl wand item unboxing thing. I plan on posting eventually. I do want to start producing more content on things I love. I don't want to keep myself strict to like hauls and you know, trying different brands and games and stuff. I just want this to be a channel where I can just talk to you guys, show you the things that I love, and hopefully find some friends in people who like the things that I like. So that's what we're going to be focusing on from now on. I'm just kind of finishing up the organization of what's going in what cube. My little baby came to sit next to me. And we're pretty much done. There's the table finished, matches the cube, it's so cute. And then I'm just gonna do a quick little pan where I show you the table with the mirror and the carpet and my shelves. So I actually did film a little clip that's at the end of this video where I sit down in the space and talk to you for a couple of minutes, so that's coming up really soon. But right now I kind of just show you what's on the shelves a little bit. And then you are going to get to see the ghost mirror behind me in a second. But this has been this. I love this space. I can't wait to start filming in it. Hey guys! Look, we finally have like a really cute backdrop to film in front of. I'm so excited. So I think the way I'm going to do this is put the footage of how, like, me turning this into really cute pastel corner before this part, so by now you will have seen how I did this and what this all looks like. So yeah, I love it. I love the pink wall backdrop. I love the rainbow cubed shelves. I just wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about where I got a lot of the stuff that I put in here, just so in case you liked anything, you'd know where I got it from. Two things I ordered from Urban Outfitters: the round mirror that I hung on the wall beside me that you saw at the very end, that kind of like opalescent mirror I got from Urban Outfitters, as well as the three-legged side table. I also got that from Urban Outfitters. The side table was on clearance, so whether or not it's still there, I'm not sure, but I did get that from Urban Outfitters, and then I, of course, painted it because I wasn't too fond of that purple color that it was, but I did get those from Urban Outfitters, as well as this shirt, this really cute, like, vintagey, here, let me see if I can get it up, this really cute, like, vintage-looking Aladdin shirt, and then it does have the inside of the Cave of Wonders on the back. So that's really cute. I got that from there as well, but that's pretty much everything that came from Urban Outfitters. So I also got the little, like, rainbowy iridescent party curtain that almost every YouTuber ever has. I just got that off of Amazon. It came in a pack of 4, even though I only ordered 1, but that's fine. I ended up using like 2.5 anyways, just hanging up a little side panel between where my desk is and where this little corner is, which is what you can kind of see right there. The shelf I already had. This was from Target, and I mean, they still have it. I buy a new one all the time. And I just painted it to look really cute, and then all the little knickknacks that I put on it are stuff that I've already had. A lot of it is stuff from Japan that I ordered on eBay. And I can do like an in-depth look at these shelves if you guys want. Just let me know and I can go through and show you guys everything that's on it, tell you where I got most of it or what it's from if you're curious, if you don't know. But yeah, the rug I just got from Walmart. It was like $20. It's not the softest thing, but it's really cute, and I'm just over here to film, so I don't need something that's super soft and really expensive. So I liked the color. It's really cute, and yeah, it was just from Walmart for like $20. It's in there, you know, it's on an end cap of their typical rug section, or at least it is where I am. I'm sure it's just in their normal rug section. You can easily find it, but yeah, it was really easy. The longest thing was painting the shelves, and that really didn't even take that long, so I'm really glad I did this. I've always wanted this really cute space. You guys know from my past couple videos, I've been struggling to find that really cute space in my house. Well, my roommate finally moved out, and I turned her room, my fiance and I split it. Half of the room is his office, and the other half is my office / filming area. So this is it. This is where all the videos are going to be filmed from now on. I am eventually going to hang stuff here. I didn't want to rush it. Like, I really wanted it to be stuff that I loved, not just stuff that I was finding just because I wanted to hang some stuff. So I'm sure eventually, especially like with holidays and Valentine's and stuff, I'll find stuff to hang here on the everyday, and then I can already guarantee that with holidays and stuff, everything is going to change. There'll be decorations going up and everything like that. But I just wanted to do a really quick like end cap for you guys, letting you see the final product, the filming space, what videos are going to start looking like from now on, because they'll be in this little area. I might change it up and do some where like you can see more of these behind me, and maybe I'll do some where you'll see more of like this corner with a cute little mirror, and I've got some like plush that I threw over here to just make it a little more cozy. So it'll probably change up a little bit background from video to video, but it all is going to be in this little area. So this is the little filming nook. So I hope you guys liked this video. I really wanted to try something different. Okay, so I've been doing the hauls for a while, right? And I do like the hauls, I do like shopping, but when I started this, I thought that's all I was going to do. And I thought that I'd love that, because, you know, I love shopping. And we do the video game thing every once in a while, but that's a whole other story of what happened there. I'm planning on uploading a couple more gaming videos from a different game, and I'm going to tell you what happened with my Sims file and everything like that, because it was not good. Everything crashed and I lost everything, but I'll get into that in another video. But the more I keep doing hauls, and I still like doing hauls, and of course I'm going to keep doing hauls, but I just kind of wanted to diversify my content, so I want to be able to do other things. So this was a really cute video to do. I do have a couple of other videos coming up, like a convention haul and a little convention tour video of one that I went to last weekend, and I'm going to go out of town to travel to Orlando for a couple days. I'm going to kind of do a vloggy style video on that. I want to start like a wedding series where I kind of show you guys some of the things that I'm doing for my wedding, because I am, you know, I love this cutesiness. This is very much in my aesthetic, and I'm trying to get my wedding to be a little bit like that. I don't want to overload it because, you know, this obviously isn't my fiance's favorite color palette, but he does want it to still be, it's going to be a combination of the both of us, so there is still going to be some cute aspects to it. So I thought I'd show you guys that in like a little series. I thought it'd be cute. And I've got some other things in mind to maybe start doing, so the hauls will continue. They're going to become a little bit different. They're not all going to be just clothing, and they're not all going to be, you know, from websites like that, but hauls are going to continue, but other content is going to come out too, because I'm really excited to do that, and I kind of want to just show you guys my life, I guess, make it more of a lifestyle. Hauls, yes. Games, yes. But also the other things that I do, the other fun things that I like. So this is going to be exciting. I'm really excited. Not only is it a new background, but it's a new channel makeover, essentially. So I've got some really cool things in the works, so stay tuned for that. And I am working on making like an intro and like an end card, but I can't, it's very difficult because I have an idea in mind and I'm trying to find the things that I need for this idea, so I'm working on it. Hopefully one day videos will have an intro and an exit card, but until then, bye guys!